Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, and yes, it has begun because Shang Tsung is now live on all platforms. So he went live just a little bit before me making this video, so I haven't explored a lot of the stuff. Expect the usual combos and all that kind of stuff in the following days. But for now, I do want to talk about one thing, and that is the Soul Steal mechanic. So as always, Shang Tsung can, kind of turn into the other guy and use all their moves here, all that fun stuff, right? And then he'll turn back into himself. So it's not as big of a deal as it has been in the past, which is fine because he now, is his own man. Like, he can definitely do a lot of stuff by himself, right? He doesn't need to rely on the other person's moveset. But I do want to talk about a couple things about it here. So, first and foremost, just in case you weren't aware, I'm sure most of you watching this video probably are aware, but just in case you weren't aware, yes, you do indeed get their crushing blows. As here, that's Devora's crushing blow. Now, there's one issue here. You see, I kind of changed back right away. So you might not be able to get the full combos a lot of characters can get with their crushing blows, because you might transform back in the middle of the combo. And that's a thing about this, is the transformation time is fairly short compared to how it's been in the most other Mortal Kombats, which is not necessarily a good thing, but also could be necessarily a bad thing, because Soul Steal is actually a really amazing poke, as it has really long range, as you can see there, and sometimes you actually don't want to be, you just want the poke and you don't want to be the character, so in that regard, hey, it's fine. But I want to show you one thing here, and this has been the case in Mortal Kombat 9 as well. There is a reason you want to get aggressive with the stolen character's moves with the short amount of time you have, because you do get a bonus. So here we are, we're Devora right now, and I'm just going to show you 3 moves as an example here. We're going to show you her bug shot here. It's 60 damage. Her sweep, which is 70 damage. And her uppercut, which is 140 damage. Keep those numbers in mind. Now, as Shang Tsung again here, we're going to turn into Devora. Once again, we're going to use these moves here. That does 72. That does 84. And that does 168. Well, what's up with that? Well, as with Mortal Kombat 9, when you are stolen the soul of the opponent and you are playing as the opponent, you will get a damage buff across all your moves. So say you are quite familiar with the character you're turning into, right? You can then actually go for a quick combo and do more damage than that combo normally does for that character. So that combo right there is more damage than Devora would get normally by herself, right? If we do the same combo with Devora, so instead of being 330 damage, it's 278 here, right? So it's not like it's worlds more damage, but it still is more damage than what Devora would normally get by herself, right? So keep in mind, with the short amount of time you do have while you're stealing the enemy soul and taking control of that character, you are basically a better version of that character. You're not necessarily any faster, sure, but you're definitely stronger. And the usual stuff they do, you can do it and do a lot more damage doing it. So yeah, the move itself is actually quite valuable as a poke because of its extreme range, and the damage buff is kind of a big deal. So you obviously don't get too much time to be the character here. Just one thing to note as well, as long as you're moving or blocking, you won't change, but as soon as you stop or let go block, you'll turn right back, just so you know. But yeah, so if you are familiar enough with the character, use that short window you have after the Soul Steal, just kind of go nuts, because you can actually go crazy, and if not, and you're not too familiar, then hey, well, you don't gotta wait too long before you revert back, right? So just try to, play it safe there. But yeah, so it's a great move in and of itself just because of the distance is really good. Yeah, it's negative on block and all that, and some people can punish it from a range. You gotta do a matchup specific playstyle, right? But yeah, for the people who can't deal with it, hey, it's gonna be really strong. And if you're familiar with that character, man, just go nuts, because you're gonna get some big damage. Anyways, that's it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this video has found you well. Go out and play some Mortal Kombat.